this is a very special episode regarding this very Holy Week, which is now, by this time you see this, it's Holy Wednesday. And we will continue to discuss what is the significance of all these days in our faith and in what we can do during that day.
So it's a special one.
Yeah.
And I believe that hihimayin natin with this episode ang significant moments ng tinatawag nating 3 days, 3 duum po, towards Easter.
So that's the washing of the feet and the Eucharist Mass, and then the Good Friday to the veneration of the cross, which builds up to the Easter Vigil, right? The 3
Correct.
days. Yung tatlong yon. Pag nat-attendan nyo talaga yun, doon nyo makikita yung beauty of the masses that we have, especially in this week. Napaka-lalim niya at meaningful. Number 1, let's go to the Lord's Supper. The Maundy Thursday.
Okay.
There's something that always mystifies me is the Bisita Iglesia. And at the same time, nare-relate ko siya sa agony in the garden na hinanap ni Jesus si Peter, John, James dahil yun na yung matindi niyang dasal. Parang naghahanap siya ng kasama. Parang feeling ko yung Bisita Iglesia is sinasamahan mo rin siya. It's a manifestation. It's an act that we can do to remember it.
Well, ang main theme yata sa ating pagka-Pilipino sa Easter Triduum or sa Paschal Mystery,
Ano yun?
sa tatlong araw na yun,
Tatlong araw na yun.
ay ang pakikirabay. Or
Pakikiramay.
a sense that hindi sana mag-isa si Jesus.
Oo.
Kasi yung first time nangyari yan, parang naiwan siya
Oo nga eh.
ng kanyang mga apostoles.
Nakatulog.
Hindi lang nakatulog.
Trinaider pa ng isa, dininay pa ng isa.
Oo eh. Hindi lang sila nakatulog eh. Parang binaliwala nila ang isang hiling of a dying person. Well, I do not know really if they intended it to be that way na alam niya mamamatay siya kasi madalas si Jesus magdasal sa Garden of Gethsemane. It's a bit high kasi nasa
High ground.
oo, kasi hill yan eh. Hill yan ng natawag nilang in fact today we call it the hill of the ascension,
Wow.
no? Pero what I think wanting to say is that ito yung mamamatay na at di mo man napagbigyan sa huling moments niya na makapiling mo siya. Ngayon, ang Bisita Iglesia na tinanong ni Lilith dito, ano ba ibig sabihin ng Bisita Iglesia? Di ba yung sabi nga, stay with me, even
Stay
just
with me.
for an
Tama,
hour.
Tama.
So yun. So
Ganda.
maganda naman yung Bisita Iglesia nating tradisyon. We go to 7 churches. Parang 7 kasi is a complete number. Pero siguro maganda dyan is gawin na natin yung Stasyon ng Cruz.
The way of the cross.
In
Yung
every
stations
church,
of the cross.
Tagalawa lang.
Ayun, kaya.
So first church,
sakto.
2 stations.
7 times 2.
O di 14.
Sakto, no?
Tapos,
So para ka naglakbay with him.
in a way, yes. Pero syempre, meron ding ano yan eh. Meron ding maganda dyan kasi gabi,
Oo, gabi.
merong parang drama ng konti. Pero yun na nga, ang aim is to stay with me. Be one. Belong. Make Christ feel He's not alone in this moment of agony.
May isa lang hindi related na dito sa gabi. Pero natutuwa ako doon sa morning mass na lahat ng pari at brothers nagsasama sa isang katedral. Ang ganda, di ba? Parang these are the shepherds na in one moment, lahat kayo nandun.
Ng isang parokya, yes.
Ano ba yun?
Chrism.
Chrism mass na yun, yung oil.
Eh kasi, doon sa mass na yon, hindi pa siya part ng
Ng
Triduum.
Oo.
Doon ibe-bless ng obispo ang oil na gagamitin throughout the year.
True.
So, bawat pare magbibit-bit ng kanyang container at sasalok siya. So, siyempre, pag wala ka doon, wala
Wala kang oil para sa parokya mo.
Oo, di ba?
Malaki ba yan? Galon ba yan?
Oo.
Talaga?
There are two kinds of oil. The oil of anointing, pambinyag, and the oil of healing,
Magkaiba pala
sacrament of the sick. Oh yeah,
Magkaiba pala yun.
there are two kinds of oil. Diba?
Saan nakukuha yung oil na yan? Baby oil ba yan?
Well, natural oil.
Wala, interesting na. Saka natutuwa ako na lahat.
Mostly olive oil yan.
Yung buong diocese, lahat ng mga pari nandun. Pati mga brothers, deacons.
Kasi
It's
rin,
a nice
it's
mass.
the day of the priesthood.
So diyan ba na?
Bakit day of the priest? Kasi in-institutionalize ni Jesus ang Eucharist, kailangan niya ng pare. So, yung umaga na yon, it's the,
Before that.
it's the commemoration of the priests. Parang they renew. They renew their commitment to serve the God's people. Ang ganda nga nun kasi ang mga tao, their parishioners, make it a point to thank their priests
Oo nga.
for being there for them.
Minsan nga nasa labas sila to support their
Yes,
parish priest, di ba? Kayo'y nasa loob.
Nakakatawa yan minsan sa may one dahil paramihan
Ng mga bitbit.
ng mga tao, no? Siyempre, may iba spontaneous, gusto nila, may iba pilitan lang. Depende sa ugali ng pare.
Tapos, when we go later on to the day, yung humility na I'm a leader but I am your servant. Yung nagpaka-humble siya sa paghugas ng paa. Sa akin talaga, it's so meaningful that moment. Bilang parishioner na nagsaserve din. Na
Siyempre.
tawag namin servant leadership eh.
Correct.
Yung nagpaka-humble siya na, hindi, huwag mo kami hugasan. Diba? Yung paa. Pero ginawa niya, diba? Ito ang
Yes.
demonstration ng...
At ang sabi nga dito ng mga commentator, hinugasan niya ang mga paa nung tatadyak sa kanya.
Oo nga, no?
In a sense na si Judas nandun,
Oo nga.
si Pedro iiwanan siya. At yung 10, mawawala.
Oo, nung nagdasal siya, di ba nawala?
Nawala lahat.
Oo, nawala lahat.
Yes.
Ang galing, no?
Something to think about, no? Mahirap na maglingkod, pero alam mo rin na sa paglilingkod mo, baka pwede ka pang tadyakan.
Grabe.
Diba?
Na, well, I have to imagine the priest's
Yung sinasabi
life.
mong servant leader.
Oo.
Sana,
Kasi may mga feeling leader, pero
yeah,
ayoko na magsalita.
alam niyo po, may importante dito is to become a servant.
Oo.
Pero kung merong gustong gumaya sa'yo, naging leader ka.
Oo, tama.
Pero hindi ka leader na magsiserve eh.
Tama.
Ikaw ay magsiserve. Nasa iba na gayahin ka, sundin ka. And I think,
Tama.
may
Kaya pinamalas niya yun.
pero may ending eh.
Oh.
Ang sabi niya, do you understand what I have done to you? Sabi niya, wash each other's feet. So it becomes a command. So, ito nangyari po, nung nawala na si Jesus, ascended into heaven, nagkaroon ng persecution, di ba, simbahan, ang daming martir. But nung naging, sabihin natin, above ground na ang Christianity kasi si King or Emperor Constantine, dahil nanay niya, Katoliko, pinayagan niya mga Katoliko to exercise their faith. In a way, nawala ang persecution. Di ba? And people felt Christianity is to be a martyr, to suffer for your faith. So some people went into hermit's life where they don't eat fine and where
They don't
Yeah.
socialize with people.
Yeah.
They just pray.
ang tawag nila doon sa Latin, fuga mundi, flee the world kasi world, no?
Detaching from the world.
Detachment. Pero alam niyo, sabi ni Benedict, yan na, ginather ni Benedict ang maraming mga hermits.
Wow.
Ginawa niya silang Cenobites. Kasi sabi niya, we can have ourselves, our hermitages, but we have to come together into a community. At
Still,
sabi
as a
niya, why?
community.
Why? Because if you are hermits and you are not connected with others, whose feet will you wash?
Ang galing, no?
Di ba?
Sakto din sa washing of the feet.
Yes.
So, parang palaki.
Kung ikaw ay magiging Katoliko, Kristiyano, on your very own, yes, you could be very, quote-unquote, prayerful, pious, self-sacrificing. you're also like a Buddhist, but whose feet will you wash? So the angle of fraternity, the angle of service to someone else, that's very crucial in our Lenten, in our Paschal Triduum.
And then yung pumasok na institution of the Eucharist later in the day, that famous Last Supper, na di ba, hindi ko lang paano nag-gets ng mga apostles, yung bread niya, katawan niya, kakainin ko. Di ba? Which is, of course, we have a deeper meaning of that.
Ang ginawa kasi ni Kristo po, yung very ritual
Yung
ng Passover ng nakaraan, na bigla ang mga apostoles, kaya hindi na makalimutan, kasi pinaltan niya yung formulation eh. Kasi nung kumuha ng elder, yung pinuno ng isang pamilya, sasabihin niya, ano ibig sabihin ng tinapay na to? Ano ibig sabihin ng mga cups na to? Pero ito sinabi niya, hindi eh.
Hindi.
This is my body.
Exactly.
And this is my blood. So doon sila nagulat. And they could not forget that. And that has become the signature of being a Catholic, not just being a Christian. The Catholicity that we have consists precisely in being truthful to what Jesus established the night before He died. That He wanted His presence in this way to become Eucharist, to become bread and blood. And together with it, bread given up, body given up, blood shed for. So the whole idea is the institution of the Eucharist is God giving us Himself. Ang daling magpa-instruct, ang daling mag-usap tungkol sa Bible. Pero yung kainin mo, tanggapin mo ang katawan at dugo ni Kristo, that's very real.
Diba?
And that is also very consequential. Dapat ka magbago to become like the body that you received.
But it's interesting nung fast forward. Nung nagpakita siya ulit na nabuhay siya. Nung nag-break siya ng bread at nakikain sa kanya, doon nila naalala
Siya pala yun.
Diba? It's parallel to that Holy Thursday Last Supper na this moment is when we will realize, oh, it's Jesus.
Yes.
Diba? Ang galing, no?
Very important. Yung Emmaus story na yun.
And for us, it's the Mass.
Yes.
By participating and receiving the Eucharist.
Yes.
Yung presence talaga ni Lord.
Na-combine ng ating misa, yung synagogue
Exactly.
na nagsa-sermon, they break the word, pero beyond the synagogue, what Jesus did in the cenacle.
Cenacle.
Synagogue, cenacle. Sinagoga, sinakulo. Yun. And the two are together in the Mass. It's just, we have to break the word, himayin natin ang salita ng Diyos, but at the same time, payagan natin ang Diyos, himayin niya, or i-break niya ang sarili niya for ourselves. So that the bread we eat that is broken becomes also shared.
Wow.
Taken, blessed, but broken to be shared.
And this is a very substantial usapan that you have to share. So like, subscribe, and share this episode for our fellow Catholics and their enlightenment and pandagdag kaalaman so we can know the Lord more clearly, dearly. So we encourage everyone to experience, baka hindi pa na-experience ang lahat na binuo mo. Kung yung simbang gabi, nabubuo natin, di ba? Ito, the Easter Triduum Mass is, umattend kayo nung afternoon to evening Mass ng washing of the feet and the Lord's Eucharist, the Lord's Supper. And then, yung after the Siete Palabras, yung Misa na Veneration of the Cross. And then lastly, yung Black Saturday na gabi, yung Easter Vigil. Napakaganda po seremonya yon, pati yung renewal ng ating vows. At yun ang pagbubuo ng Triduum, 3.
Yes.
The highlight of Lent, the Easter Triduum. So mula sa huling hapunan hanggang sa muling pagkabuhay. Tama?
Yes. Napakaganda pong gawin natin experience to.
Oo.
Kasi minsan, we skip this. And it is, alam nyo, ang swerte natin walang pasok.
Oo nga,
In many countries po, may mga Katoliko, pero they have to work. Sa atin po, wala.
Kung nag-out of town kayo, maghanap kayo ng simbahan. At least pause for those masses, right?
Right.
And so, let's do this and we'll be back.